Hello, everybody. I am SUNPSYCHIC JEAN, and please welcome psychic and intuitive astrologer Valerie from Illumination Portal. Now, I had
Ah,
all that worked out, and it didn't come out as psychic intuitive astrologer Valerie from Illumination Portal. Hey, Val.
hey, Dee, thank you. I know there's so many things that we're accumulating more skills, right? How do you? I don't even know what to call myself at the time. So, but that was perfect. How are you doing today, Dee?
I am very well, and happy Sunday to everybody. Thank you all for being here. And what Valerie and I are going to be offering or wanting to offer is we're going to be doing readings. And if you want to just let us know what your sun sign is, we'll do an energy reading, and it may just be a touch on your sun sign, a touch on the energy readings, and also. Maybe a card pull or two. Yeah,
Yeah,
so let us know if you have any questions. Oh, Tarot Stash, Gerald is here. Hi, Gerald. You're so sweet to come and say hello. That's very, I know how busy he is.
I
Very
mean,
nice. Thanks for being here. And Jen Bowles is here. Hi, Jen. Nice to see you. Jen has invited her whole graduating class and neighborhood and block party. She has all of her friends coming
oh,
and and hanging out.
oh,
Yeah,
how cool
yeah,
is that?
yeah.
It is a
So,
lot of fun doing these shows. They're a lot of fun, always. Thank you.
and you were on the Crone Zone yesterday. Tell us a little bit about that. You were talking about the new moon coming up.
Oh my goodness, yes. But before we could even get to the new moon, we were having, well, yesterday, let me slow down. Okay, today is 5/5. It's we're in Taurus season. Taurus is about stability. Uh, Taurus creates our ideas, inspirations, and makes them manifest onto the spiritual, onto the physical plane. So when we get to Taurus season, after we go Aries, right, head first, fiery, wants to do. Well, after a month of that, kind of narrowed down, and then you receive that Taurus energy, and that helps us to, okay, plan. Right? How do I want to do X, Y, Z? What am I interested in? What does my heart want? So yesterday was 5/4, and we were building up to this 5/5. This is a big, huge
Portal.
yeah, it's a manifestation day where you can create uh, anything. We're in Taurus. It's 5/5. It's a portal. Everything's a portal to, but and it really is. Number sequences, months, different things. Everything has its own unique flavor, right? So this is very powerful though for us right now because it's been at least since COVID, really since 2012, where things were just constantly being, we are constantly being um, asked to remove and release, to really who find out who we are underneath it all. Who are we? Our authentic I am, right? And that's what Aries just did. So we have had all these years, and if we just go back to 5 years of kind of being stuck in the mud, that kind of learning a lot. Who are we? A lot of us have realized we're mediums, we're psychic, we're intuitive, we've been taking classes, we've done kind of building up your resume, right? Of whoever you are, on what interests you, what is it that truly makes your heart smile, so you can create the life of your dreams. And that's what this day is about. Use this day in Taurus season to create the life of your dreams. A little ceremony, write it out, speak it out, burn a bay leaf, burn some sage, anything will will trigger that energy and your intentions into, we're giving it to the ethers, giving it to spirit, and our spirit team will help us create that. So that was the buildup. and we're still in some interesting energy, but I'll just keep. Did you want me to keep going, or?
Um, no, and yes or no, or wherever you'd like to stop or pause.
Okay.
And I feel this when you're talking about it, and as we listen to Val, and as you listen back to that, you can see how this is applying in your life. And it's not that most of us here are seasoned, so to speak, and we have a lot of life behind us, and we're like, how are we building and creating and becoming ourselves? But we're changing and evolving and transforming. And this is the part of the human ascension or the human evolution. And it gives us this every year when we come around. It gives us this next chance and this next chance of evolving and becoming more of who we are and closer to the spiritual realm in this incarnation as well.
That is perfect. Thank you. Because I left out ascension. I just assumed everybody here, we're on a higher consciousness spiritual path. There is the energy on Mother Earth is raising in vibration and has been probably for all of our lives, honestly. But really, 2012 is where that came in to be. You knew something was different. You could feel it. So here we are working through, navigating through those energies, but we have to remove what is no longer serving us, what is not us. And that's been the thing since COVID, real heavy. This isn't just for this lifetime, this is previous lifetimes. All this buildup of up until now, where astrologically we are entering a golden age, the age of Aquarius, but first we are shutting down the age of Pisces to go into that golden age. And then there's ascension. Then, I mean, it's a 26,000 year cycle. It's a 2100 year cycle. There's like so many cycles, so many portals, right? Constantly being, but as those are being unraveled, all that 26,000 year cycle, all the lifetimes we had through that, we're healing that during this lifetime, last lifetime, probably the one coming up. It's to say, well, when is ascension? When do we go to 5D or higher? I wish I knew that answer, But as the more we work on ourselves and the more that we listen to our heart, we're heart-centered, we're soul-centered. We see a different world than the one we have been accustomed to. There's been a lot of patriarchal society, dog eat dog, all that kind of stuff is what we're releasing, because even though we're releasing individually, we're releasing collectively and noticing that those constructs do not work for humanity.
And with that said, Val, what I heard and read recently is that when we release things that we're so used to, that we're accustomed to, that we lived, 50, 60, 70 years doing, and we're like, oh, I don't want to let this go. This is the way it's always been. And I'm afraid of what happens. It's that unknown of why we're holding on to it. But when we release these things that are no longer serving us because they've been drained and pulled apart and just manipulated so much, they just are not serving us anymore. And when we release them, what happens? There's a vacuum. There's a vacuum that is left when we've released something. And I'm letting you guys, it's really not easy. It's really something that takes you to step outside of your comfort zone. But once you release something that you've been holding on to for, oh, let me do it for somebody else, or let me just do it because this one needs me, or and once you release something, that vacuum is filled with your desires, with your manifestation, with your creativity, with things that you may not have ever considered before. It's very much if we let go what no longer serves us, that creates that vacuum up for universe to come in with new ideas, new scenarios. And that was very inspiring to me.
Thank you. Yeah, it is, right? Because I know I still catch myself doing that. And oh, I do it this way. When I know I'm holding myself back by continuing like that. So I have to have, which is what we are doing, right? We're facing ourselves. We're having these conversations, these deep conversations with ourselves. What would happen if I did it differently? What would happen if I tried it this way? And and it's so surprising because when you let go and you feel this huge release, I mean, just drops off of your energy field. And that's where ascension comes in. Because if you think about it, everything's energy. We're energy, but we've incorporated these energies that aren't in our uh, best interest. And, and we feel it when we change. It really feels good. And so that's why we keep doing it. We keep going forward.
Yep. So Jen's saying that's where I am right now, about to move, new owners. However, she's been trying to help her 30-year-old son, but she's been hanging on and trying to stay there. But now she's letting go what no longer is serving her, and it will bring you new opportunities, and just opportunities that will help your soul to grow. And in a way of expansion, in a way of learning, in a way of um, uh, I don't know how else to put it, but expanding our awareness too.
Where,
It's,
yeah.
hmm
It's so there's so much to it, right? It's multi-layered, and as we're peeling off layers, we're adding in the things we prefer, right? So it's a constant, and it's let's just go back to 2020 again. It has just been unraveling, and these energies are really, really intense. Sometimes we had the eclipse season last month. That was really to help us shed. It does. It feels like, a snake shedding its skin. It felt so intense. But every new moon, full moon, eclipse season, or we had a Jupiter Uranus conjunction. Excuse me. These are all, that's to create our new foundation, right? This is all this right now, this April, May. Oh, we go back to January. So much is different. We've never been in a lot of these energies for over 250 years. A couple of them, one, Mercury, well, I'm not going to get into what it was, but it was 61 AD. So as those come in to present us, and that's kind of how I see the astrology. They're constantly talking. They're constantly updating each other as they're constantly moving. But they update each other, as well as we don't know that's what's going on above our head, unless we have a reading. But to to know, oh my goodness, I'm in this energy that hasn't occurred since 61 AD or 250 years ago. It's mind blowing. It's so cool to think about it. But here we are shedding. We're at that point. We've pretty much shed a lot. We've let go of a lot. Now, this Taurus season specifically, because it really hasn't been like that the last few years. Yeah, we always release and receive, release, receive. But this is different because of that Uranus Taurus. I mean, Uranus, Jupiter, and Taurus. That's very powerful, and it's still going on. These are long lasting because they're creating the new foundation of us individually and us as a collective. So this is we're just beginning it. We're just in that, where the doors cracked open. But here we are. Now it's up to us to say, okay, what do I want to replace that with? Who am I? Who am I? That's what Aries season asks us. Who are you? It stands for I am. We go to Taurus, it's I manifest. So we're just having baby steps right now, but it's really cool to see it unfold. But the thing is, right, Taurus wants safety and security. Taurus doesn't really like to big changes. They're just, I kind of like it this way.
I think I'm looking forward to the energies. And Val, I didn't talk to you about this prior, but I do have like an astrology forecast, and it just shows like the main
Yeah,
conjunctions and
yeah,
transits for May, and it's just like a quick little note. Do you mind if we
yeah.
go over it?
Please put it up. I love it.
You know me, I can't get through a show without popping something up.
I didn't even think to send you stuff. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. And we were just going to do I really thought that this was interesting.
Hmm.
So here we are in May 5th, the 5-5 portal, and it's signaling transformative energies and shifts. So
Yes,
tomorrow, at this conjunction of Mercury and Chiron is facilitating healing and introspection. And it's just it was so uplifting, so lovely, so
yeah,
inspiring that I was like, wow. And then Tuesday on May 7th, which is the new moon in Taurus, clarity, stability with a touch of change. I mean, when have we heard a touch of change? It's
not
always
for a while.
been. And then on the 13th, when Mercury leaves the shadow
Mhm.
phase, it's clear communication. I really love the and you know me, I'm all sunshine and rose colored glasses, but I really like the positive spin that this list has here. And when also on the 13th, when Venus is a really big Mars and Venus being in their home houses or
Yes,
home signs or something.
yes.
So Venus harmonizes with Saturn, fostering commitment and stability. This is really, I do feel this coming up. I do
Yes.
feel like after that little bit of a wind storm, I feel like this is something. Sorry, I'm trying to move it here. This is something that I'm really looking forward to.
Hmm.
And I'll just finish the last few real quick. May 18th, and if you see something that you want to comment about, Venus conjunct Uranus is sparkling desires for relationship evolution.
That
Um,
one, that day is very important. And let me say the Sun, Venus, Uranus, and Jupiter to be a 5-degree orb. Now they're at Venus and Uranus will be right on each other. Jupiter at that day is going into the sun, where it looks like it's going into the sun. The sun is passing over. This is powerful because last month, when on the 20th, Uranus and Jupiter conjuncted in Taurus. Now, all four of these planets are going to be together 18, 19, 20, like give it that 3 day.
oh, right
I
in
mean,
here.
but it's going to last longer too, right? It lasts, it'll go on. These energies aren't just quick. Like some of them are, but most of them aren't. And to really take this month of May where you manifest and create the life of your dreams, do it. You have this, I mean, this is this is like blessings from spirit here, especially on the 18th. It is amazing how powerful that is. Go ahead.
Hmm. I love this. I love the way that they're phrasing it, the way that they're framing it, I guess. And the sun
Yeah,
in Gemini, I'm like, what? Sun in Gemini? I thought we were in Taurus. Why? How did that happen so fast? We changed the Gemini already.
yeah.
And it was like, this is why we say take advantage of the opportunity at hand while the energies in Taurus are here. And all of this clear communication, clarity, stability, facilitating healing, all of this, it's momentary. It's a thought, it's a change, it's a tweak, it's something for you to think about and manifest. And these times change. And that's one guarantee that will always be the same is change. So
That's
change
right.
is always changing. And this is, we're just trying to get, and they're also inspiring us to go with the flow through all of these changes, looking
Mhm.
forward to the changes, finding out what this means for us and how this affects each one of us. So yeah, the sun in Gemini, igniting creativity and communication. Sagittarius full moon is on the 23rd. The full moon already, desire for
Mhm.
expansion and adventure.
Mhm.
Venus aligns with Jupiter on the 23rd as well, enhancing romance and partnerships. So, you know, that full moon, it's going to be a really, really big full moon, and it's going to be a powerful one for romance and partnerships.
Yes,
So
yes,
it's date night, you guys.
yes. It's a really good
And
day.
Venus, the love planet, is in Gemini,
Mhm.
encouraging social connections and creativity. If you've been thinking about inviting somebody over for a party or having a party, this is a really beautiful time to do it. I mean, I just thought this whole list, I'm like, this sounds like it's rose-colored glasses and all, but this is right up my alley.
It's so true. It's so needed. It's been a long 5+ years. This is, and here's the door opening, and it's explaining it to us day in day out. I love this. I would like to know who. Anyway,
I'll definitely send it to you. But and then the last one that they have here is on the 25th, Jupiter in Gemini, expanding consciousness and intellectual pursuits. I mean, isn't that what we all are doing? And this is Planetary Oracle,
nice.
is where I got this, but I'll definitely
Love.
share this with you. Yeah, so if anybody wants to take a screenshot of that, just you can just stop um, your go back and take a screenshot of it. But I was like, oh wow, oh wow.
So
And
wow.
I heard about Taurus, being a little bit more stable, a little bit more earth.
Mhm.
And then I heard about Venus and Mars being in their home signs or something. Can you
Mhm. And their house rulers, yeah. On the
house
29th of April, Venus went into Taurus. She rules Taurus. It's everything you love and value. It's all the things that bring you comfort and joy and really make your heart smile. Mars, the very next day, goes into his ruler, Aries. Go. Let's go. Let's do it. Mars has been kind of held back. He was in Pisces just right before this. He learned a lot of spiritual conscious uh, intuition. He has a better sense of his uh, inner compass. Let's put it that way, because he's not just reacting. Once they go around the whole zodiac, because that's what they just did for them to be both in their rulers. All that information they've gained over the last 2 years is powerful. But it has been even for the signs, as they're ascending too, they're releasing what no longer works for them. So you think about this, and I'm just give me a second. Uh, Venus and Mars both had to go to 29 degrees before they went to 0 degree Taurus or Aries. Yesterday, Neptune is at 29 degrees Pisces. That is spirit. To me, that's spirit in the chart. It's your intuition, it's your psychic abilities, all of your skills and abilities of reading the energy, right? I'll just put it that way. So that was yesterday. The moon was sitting on that 29 degree with Neptune, really opening us up to how to be emotionally mature, spiritually emotionally mature. Okay, so there's three right there. And it happens fast, but these 29 and zeros mean a lot when planets change. So we're going to have Mercury change on, I think it's the 13th or 15th. I'm sorry, it's going to change signs. Again, 29 degrees. Oh, right. And then when the sun goes into Gemini, the sun will be at 29 degree Taurus. That signals to me that's 5 different planets, not to mention all the other things going on that have come to the end to 29 going into a zero. They're learning something. We're all gaining that knowledge.
Wow.
There's something we're learning through all that for
Wow.
on our individual level as well as a collective level.
And also things will become known.
Yes. Yeah.
More things will become known, more
Yeah.
awareness and more not clear, but clarity, more clarity
Yeah.
will become known. You'll see things clearer because you'll understand and you'll have this, oh, a new perspective, a new way of looking at things, a clearer perception. I just really, I know that back in April, there were so many different
Mm.
changes and conjunctions and powerful, aspects going on that we were like 1-2 punch, especially with the eclipse, right? And then when I was like looking forward to Taurus to get us back to Earth, stability, get us back to that stability. And now all of these things are being offered, and so many different beautiful aspects are being offered to us at this time.
Right. And there's Pluto on the 2nd. Pluto, who's been in Aquarius, which to me was the day it happened on January 20th. I couldn't wait for that day for years. But he went retrograde on Tuesday. This is his last time going retrograde. He's going to be in Aquarius until September 1st, and he'll go to 29 degrees Capricorn from September 1st to November 18th. So what does that mean? Okay, well, Aquarius is freedom, humanitarianism. That's why I know it doesn't seem like, well, I shouldn't put it like that. There's a lot of upheaval, transition, right? Aquarius wants to make it everybody has a seat at the table. Everybody's free. Everybody matters. And Pluto is integrity, truth, honesty, being ethical. So together they make a powerhouse. Well, Capricorn, on the other hand, Capricorn kind of represents in this case, because he's the outer, slowest moving planet, the top 3%. So if we look at the last 20 years and we see the top 3% made out pretty well. A lot of distortion in there, right? So every time he goes back and forth, he exposes more of the distortion. And that's what I want everyone to be aware of. Collectively, it's still going to be pretty, it has to. For us to heal and grow, we have to release what's not working for humanity as a whole. So yes, the elections this year, there's all that stuff. It's going to look real bumpy at times. But this is where here now, Aries season, Taurus season is saying, go in, nurture yourself, focus on you. Oh, I just got chills. Focus on the world you want to see, the person you want to be in that world. No matter all that craziness that's going on out there, and it's trying to take us off our center. That's what it's designed to do. You listen to the news, it's just, I think it was, it's 29 seconds and you're spiraling down into a negative emotion. It's not worth it for us as we're trying to ascend. And I'm with Jean. I like the rose-colored glasses. I want to see everybody happy and everybody thriving. And I know that's, right now it's a little too, well, I don't know. I'm going to stick with it because that's what I feel is coming in. And this is what Ascension's about. We all are going to live in peace and harmony, respect each other. There's so much more to it, but it's not going to happen until we clear all the distortion out. It just can't.
And we had to live through it in order to learn from it. Yeah. All of that Capricornian energy, if I should, I don't even know if that's a term, but all of that energy with Pluto and Capricorn, and the top 3% and all of that capitalism and, corporate greed or just greed in general. It was a way for us to show, what was good, what was not so good, and what worked and what didn't work, and how we could learn from it, and how it's important to change and think a little bit more wider about the general community, the entire world, the entire globe, the entire world, the entire earth, Earth herself. We're being asked to look at a larger perspective, but right. Yeah. So I just wanted to be mindful for everybody. We're coming up on 30 minutes and Val and I do want to do some readings for you. Thank you very much for sticking with us through that little introduction and that little offering. And it's going to become more mainstream. All of the astrology, people are going to be, this is going to be a regular thing. They go to the hairdresser, they go and get the mani-pedi, and they go to the astrologer. I'm telling, this is It is you upkeep your hair, you upkeep your nails,
Mhm.
you're gonna upkeep your astrology, your awareness. I mean, it
Right,
just doesn't make sense not to. It
right.
really
Your
is
energy.
part of. Mhm.
Sorry. Yeah,
No, that's
because
okay.
astrology is everything, and we're all signs. A lot of people want to think, oh, I'm just my sun sign, and that's okay. But really, we have all of these energies mixed in us. We just have them in different spots, you know. And for you, it's no one has the same astrology chart. It's your unique individual energy, your divine blueprint for life. Really, that's how important they are. I love it. I love
Absolutely.
it. Love it.
Oof. Wow.
I
Well,
know
thank
it's a
you
lot.
everybody for giving us the space to share just a little bit of knowledge. So we're going to do some readings, and let me just go back to the people who I have already starred. And Jen, if you're still here, I have Jen. She said her sun sign is Sag. I have Miriam, and she told me her sun sign. I have Miss Sherlock. I have Jessica Lynn. And Miss Sherlock, I have your other question, and I just when I started this KK. She says one thing that is constant is change. Right? It's like
Yeah.
an oxymoron, and I
It
like that, so I started it so that I wouldn't forget to show everybody.
really,
But yeah,
really
so if you're interested in we're just going to be on for maybe another 30 minutes or so. And yeah, just take a couple more. But we just want to thank everybody for being here and for hanging out and have a little bit of fun, do a little
is.
bit of readings, and
Yeah.
uh, move fast. Yeah.
Get some
So
energy going, energy flowing, right?
exactly. And we know that there's so many people. I think there's like 4 or 5 other people that are on right now. So we want to be respectful of your time. So let's go ahead and start with KK, and her sun sign is Aquarius.
Hi, KK. And that, you know, Aquarius season was huge this year for Aquarius. Um, it's transformational. I mean, these energies are truly epic. And okay, and remember when I'm saying this. Yes, KK's sun is Aquarius, but everybody has Aquarius somewhere in their chart. So that Aquarius helps us to step back, to be a neutral observer, to not get emotionally entangled with things. It keeps you on always thinking outside the box and looking up higher. What's behind that? What is that? Aquarius always their question. It asks they ask questions constantly. They're the scientists. They're the ones who researchers, right? So I would say it's Aquarius, meaning it's beyond anything that I think any of us. Uh, they're not the status quo. I'd say use that energy, KK, and really go forward with it because I know you have. I can feel you have a uniqueness about you. Emphasize that. We all have that, right? We all have an Aquarius in us, like I was saying. There's something unique about you that maybe you don't want everyone to see, but it's what makes you you. That I would say utilize that. Utilize that, especially going forward in this year. And look at that. I got this sun. See,
Let
this is
me just.
powerful for you. The sun,
Wow.
when you have,
Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. What did you say the name of those were?
this is Star Code's Astro Oracle deck. They're cool.
Wow,
So the
so
sun,
cool.
it's illuminating you. Stand up and shine who you are. That's what I'm hearing.
Yep, you're coming into your time. And I was getting for you, KK, that you're going to be sensing a little bit more responsibility to your community and to humanity as a whole. Because you carry this Aquarius sun sign and we're moving into Aquarius energy, I do feel as though you have this new responsibility to be of service. And this
Yeah.
is the changes. She did say somewhere back here, I don't know if you saw, oof, where did it go?
Always looking for the higher perspectives.
Transformational is definitely a word for my year so far.
Yeah.
So, and you're transforming into this you know, mode of being of service to the community and being and having your psychic and mediumship and all of those skills to come on, your intuition and all of your Aquarius, all of those Aquarius beautiful attributes will be coming in at this time for you. KK, that's what I feel. You already
Yeah.
said it. You already know. What does she say? Here comes the sun, little darling.
Yeah.
Ah,
Aw.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
stand in your light, beautiful.
I
Absolutely.
look, I left my career and want to use my gifts as a career instead to be of service. Spot on. Hmm.
Whoa, I just got chills. That's so beautiful. And I see you doing an excellent. It's just the sun is really highlighting all around you. Like your path is sunny going forward. It's what I just saw. Beautiful.
Absolutely. So I see
Mhm.
Karen Doyle is there, and we're also still in Aquarius. So while we're in that energy, let's do Karen Doyle. So Jen, say hi. Miriam, Miss Sherlock, say hi. And Jessica Lynn, say hi. You guys can just say hi so I know that you're still here. Some people may have jumped off, and that's fine. I understand. So Karen says her sun sign is Aquarius as well. Let's get an energy
Very
reading.
cool. Karen, I got the same thing, but I'm feeling that yes, it's transformational, but it's more personal for you to nurture yourself, to care, to I just gotta to allow yourself. You know, I almost want to cry. Allow yourself to be yourself. Does that make sense? Oh my goodness. I really feel this is important for you to expand. Okay, you're and we all do it. I'm not just pointing at Karen, where we don't show our uniqueness, right? You have this part about you that is ready to just shine too. Um, but it's the self nurturance, the self love, the self acceptance is going to just change your entire life.
I think she has grown into that
Mhm.
new phase of self-love and self-acceptance where she
Mm,
understands it's not vanity, it's honoring the soul inside of her, which enables her to step into her authenticity, which enables her to transition and to attract different energies around her in her life. And
mm,
we're all feeling this. I mean, just
yeah,
all the whole community, all the readers, all the card readers, all the psychics, all the everything, all the healers, all the meditators, all of us together as a community. Can you imagine how wonderful there's so many people that are elevating, changing and advancing and becoming aware. And you already were, but it's just so lovely to see everybody becoming who they were always meant to become. Not that you weren't before, but it's just
right.
that you realize it. Oh, look.
And there's a we're all coming out of those layers, right? We may I know I'm meeting new parts of myself every day. I'm meeting a new part of myself. And this you have this brilliance about you, right? That Aquarius brilliance that is I just feel uh, you're creating a new way forward for yourself.
Yep. More and more each day. Wow.
Mhm.
Very nice. So
Thanks.
next I have Jen. Jen is next. And then after Jen is Miss Sherlock. And then I have Leah. So Miriam, if you're still here, Jessica, if you're still here, just say hi. All right.
Okay.
So Jen is Sagittarius. We're moving into Sag.
So the full moon in May is Sagittarius,
Oh,
right?
it is. Wow.
Yes. So this is okay. We have the new moon in Taurus, and we always have the full moon in the opposite sign of the new moon. So it's always the wheel, right? Um, I'm sorry, that's not true. I don't know. I was thinking of Scorpio, and I must be something about Scorpio with you. But let me go back to Sagittarius full moon. That is a highly intellectual sign, higher consciousness learning. Love to travel, love to explore. I mean, never stop learning. It's a constant. Like, they don't stop thinking. I was going to go with the Gemini new moon next month. I'm so sorry. I was saying the Taurus new moon this month. But anyway, air sign, right? Gemini is an air sign, brilliant. Sagittarius is a fire sign. They want to go. They get this. When you're opposite sign. Okay, this is something they're really trying to say. Your opposite sign is. They call it an opposing thing, but what that does is it constantly is transferring the energies, right? Gemini, brilliance. Sagittarius, the fire, to act, to do, right? Something about that with for you this starting now. This is like when we're talking about now these energies where these doors are just opening up. This is all new for all of us, and it's kind of scary. Right? We're apprehensive about, can I really step outside of my little box here? But I think that you already have that, but you've been planning. There we go. You've been planning something's going on with you that you have. I think you really waited to this time period where you felt ready, and that's coming right here now.
Brilliant, Valerie. Brilliant. I mean, she's you're the real thing, Val. I'm telling you. I don't think that Valerie knows about Jen's situation, but you hit the nail on the head, and that was brilliant, brilliant. And Jen, you might want to rerun that and listen to it again, because this is all in the plan. This is all working in your benefit for your highest good. And yeah, so Jen was saying, or Karen said, it's a little scary, and Jen says, nailed it. You can say it. Yep. Yes, ma'am, for sure. And you are in control. You are in your power mode here, Jen. And it's just so beautiful with your Sagittarius energies and your intellect and your ability to learn. And you want to find out how to make this work best for everyone, how to improve things, how to maximize what you have and what's going on to the benefit of everybody. You're not like just thinking of Jen. You're thinking of the whole, like the whole neighborhood, the whole family, the whole, you're thinking of just how it's going to benefit everybody. And or else you would have been long gone on your own a long time ago. But you have a whole group of people that you take care of as well as yourself. But I do see this beautiful, intelligent, you are able to figure your way out and reveal these opportunities that are coming to you. And remember, I said about that vacuum, when you let go of something that wasn't working, there's a vacuum there. And what the vacuum is what you're manifesting. Let the universe know. Tell them exactly what it looks like. Tell them exactly what you want. And then just let it go and expect. But that's what I see for you, Jen. Thank you very much for being here.
It's something it's really cool. She strategized something. I don't know what. And this is going to give you that structure. Right? Saturns are structure. So I think this is a whole new way for you to go forward. Whatever this is. It's cool. I love how we're all coming into our own power, right? Our own energy. And I don't mean power over, our own power. We're energy columns. We have sovereign power over our own energy. I love that. Very
Yep. Thank you very much, Jen. That was really exciting. Very well done, Valerie. And that was just so spot on. Really, I love this. I love it. 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 It really does. For Valerie to be an intuitive psychic and a astrologer as well, it's just like you get it's a big bang for your buck for sure.
Jean,
Okay,
thank you.
so next I have Miss Sherlock.
Sure.
So Miss
Yeah.
Sherlock, I do have two here. I'm just going to choose the one. Well, let's just go with this one. This one's a little different. Okay. So Miss Sherlock says, sorry, meant to ask. Okay. Uh, there was many psychics that she was told that she was a man who was a military leader in many lives. Is there anything in her horoscope that is saying that? And I just let go of your other question. I don't really remember what your sun sign was. Did she say it? Let me just try and see if I can. There's anything up there. She's Leo.
I was just
Here.
going to say, Leo. Okay, good. Okay. Leos are leaders. Okay, and it could be just you're the leader in your neighborhood, your home, but they carry a presence about them, and a lot of times, because where Leo is in the chart, it's really close to, especially if it's a late degree Leo, but I think it affects all of them. It's close to a fixed star called Regulus, royalty, leadership, like, and that's what I was seeing when I was reading the first question before then it clicked that you are Leo and Capricorn, leader too, rising Sag, that ability to act, on all those uh, decisions, right? Because this is you make really good decisions. Yeah, to answer your question, um, I I do see where I don't know if it's military, but you did have a leadership, um, uh, and actually they're saying you still do. You have a leadership ability, aura about you, is what I'm getting. Um, this be a good year for you. Look at all that. You got fire and Leo, fire and Sagittarius, Earth and Capricorn. So, okay, Taurus is an Earth sign. Utilize this season to take what it is that you want to make manifest from your inspiration, your ideas, and make it real. You have that ability. And, fire signs are fast. They don't need a lot of time to contemplate. Um, uh, Capricorns are fast. They're earth signs, but they're the faster earth signs, faster than Taurus. Taurus, it doesn't really like to go too far. Virgos, they're discerning because they're going to think about it. They're going to plan it out. Capricorns too, though, are leaders. I do feel you were a leader, and I think you still are. In fact, I know you are. This is about you leading your life in this new energy, on this new path, going forward, um, in this new oh, I'm feeling your heart, like something really matters to your heart. I think you already have it planned out. You're ready to go, and I do feel something's going forward. Leos don't do anything if it doesn't matter to their heart. Now, a Capricorn, they can be neutral and just go ahead and get things done. But that Leo, uh, follow your heart, is what I just heard.
That's really good advice, Val. And Miss Sherlock, I love the way that Val described your energy as having that leadership air. Like from lifetime after lifetime, you've been a leader in some way, shape, or form. Like you could have been a principal of a school, or you could have founded a new town, or you could have created something new for the community. I feel like there's a lot of people and community around you a lot. And in this lifetime, it could have just manifested in that you were the eldest child in your siblings, and that you started having kids first. And then from there, you became the matriarch of the family. I'm not sure if your parents died or passed a little bit when you were a little on the younger side, and that you were the matriarch. You could be the oldest in your family, and that you have not your kids have kids, and that your siblings have kids, and everything happens around your house because you say, come here, I'm the leader, I'm the one who tells you what to eat, who to eat, where to sit,
Mhm.
and what we're having for dinner. Like
Yeah.
anything like this could be a leader. You could be a principal of a school in this incarnation, but it's this air that Valerie was talking about that repeats lifetime after lifetime. Like you gather people and you direct them, you lead them, you show them the way, and that they look to you for advice or for direction. And this could be in many different aspects. But I do see you being the leader of your family and
Mhm.
the one who makes the decisions in some way, shape, or form. So I'm not sure if any of that was, oh, okay, your son's well-being is who she's concerned about. Yep. You said there's something in that she really wants to do for her heart. And you said she won't make a decision unless it's good for her heart. And she
Right.
said her son's well-being.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's, Leos are they rule children, animals, right? That heart. Uh, uh, your son is really blessed to have you as a mom. So I'm going to say that.
She's the only one with common sense in her crazy family. That's where you're the leader.
Yeah, somebody got to have it. Right?
Mhm.
Oh, that's so
And
cool.
they say that with light workers as well, because we are light workers and we're spread all across this world as light workers. And we are often put into a place where we don't recognize the rest of our family. We think that how could they all think of this when I can see clearly what's happening? And it's because of our light, and it's because of our light worker and what we can reflect back to our family and
Mhm.
maintain ourselves as this energy force, as this authentic, service oriented, or just, confident person that the family can look at and try to aspire to. It's just an energetic thing, is what I feel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
thank you very much, Miss Sherlock. That was really fun to do for you. So next I have Leah and then Jess, and
Okay.
we'll see how we do. That might be the last two.
All right. Let's see what I do here.
So Leah says Venus in Aquarius,
Ooh.
and it's
Venus in.
no.
Oh,
Oh wait, maybe I'm. Oh, here she is. Oh no.
I love it.
Oh
Okay,
wait a
so
minute. I'm sorry. I thought that was your sun sign. I
that's
must
okay.
have clicked on the wrong thing.
Her Venus in Aquarius is interesting at 29 degrees, that 29
Okay.
degree mark, right?
Do you
Um,
want to jump off
sure.
there? I thought that was her sun sign. I don't always read these sometimes.
It's okay.
I just saw Aquarius and clicked on it.
So Venus in her case, what you love and value, right? Aquarius loves to understand the mysteries of the world, of life, of the universes, of the multiverses. I mean, there's really no limit. Um, I would say you have vast, uh, what is that word? You have vast, they're saying it and I can't get it, sorry, in interest. There it is. Vast interest in I'm going to say science and the unusual, the unique. Having a Venus there is, I mean, boy, just for you to date somebody is really going to be, they'd have to be so interesting to you. It's really, like really something about them would be so different that you would even notice. Um, and that goes with what you love and value. You are uh, well, you have this ability to view whether it's people, things, places, view it from that unique perspective. You know, the word I want to use with Aquarius is like everything is an experiment. You know, and we look at it and we test those in the Aquarius in us. That 29 degrees, those really uh, is think how close that is to Pisces too. That ability to have Oh, wow. They're showing me. Okay, so psychic intuitive abilities, but with this uh, scientific flair, if I can say that right. And it's like an inventor, right? Like somebody who would, wow, it's pretty cool. You have really, really good ideas for the betterment of humanity. I'm feeling. Oh, wow.
It's
That is
really
really
beautiful.
cool.
Mhm.
Yes.
And that's only one aspect of 1 degree in Leah's chart, and this is just one little thing that Val can tell all that about Leah, and I'm glad that we did that by accident. I thought it was her sun sign. I'm just looking and I saw the Aquarius and I clicked on it. I didn't know she wasn't asking. She was that was a comment, but we went ahead with it. So, but what I was getting for you, Leah, just based on what Val was picking up for your energy and just more of an energetic reading. I did pick up that you had a huge capacity for love, and that it's easy, and you have like an understanding of loving like a large idea or a large concept or a large group of things or a large something like this, that you have a love and you're able to express this and to hold this love. This is the love that you have. You also have an ability, and uh, Valerie was talking about your science background, and I was picking up that it was the study of ancient history, and you adopt the gems and the nuggets of wisdom from that ancient history. It's scientific. It's unraveling all of those mysteries. It's finding out what the true meaning was for all of those ancient civilizations. I feel that you are inquisitive and scientific enough to do the anthropology study and research, but you also have this love aspect that you're able to grasp these nuggets of wisdom and apply them here in this world, in this life. And yeah, just let us know if any of that resonates with you. But
That is really cool, Jean, because when you said that the capacity to love, that's what Aquariuses are known for, right? They're humanitarians. They love all of human kind. They want everyone to thrive. That is a big thing with the Aquarius part of us. I mean, we all have this in us somewhere, but I think it is really powerful inside of you, Leah.
mhm, yeah, so beautiful.
That is
Okay,
beautiful.
so next we have Jessica. And so here is Jessica. She says, an Aries sun, Gemini moon, and Leo rising.
Ooh.
So I'm going to tune into you energetically and maybe pick up on Val a little bit there. But Amanda says she's lurking and enjoying. Thanks, Amanda. I know it's hard for everybody to chat all the time.
I love Amanda. Thank you. Yeah, and here we go, right? Again, we have the Aries, Leo, fire signs. Aries, the beginning of the zodiac, right? The entire zodiac starts in Aries. That Gemini gives you, okay, your mind probably never ever stops, but you're always thinking, always planning, preparing, um, understanding, creating. It's constant. And you have this too. You have these fire signs on the sun and the rising who, boom, you say it, you think it, we're doing it. I mean, you're probably very fast too. I want to say you're, oh yeah, you got to think of fire, right? Fire just goes real quick. But you have that ability, that intelligence, the brilliance to create with that.
Yep. She thinks a lot. Yep.
And okay, so they're saying something about the three of them. Yes, three of them together is brilliance, really. It brings you easier. I don't want to say easy, because there's squares, trines, sextiles, and charts, right? But it gives it a more of a flow for you, is what I'm feeling, a flow, because that fire does move fast, right? Your mind thoughts move fast. I really feel you have this ability to, and I picked Aries. You just go for it. You just go
Well,
straight
let's see
on.
it. Let's see it.
Aries,
Oh,
yeah. So Aries rules the head, right? And they go forward. They go. If it wasn't for Aries, we wouldn't do the Aries part of us. We wouldn't get anything done, really. So, and thinks about it. Okay. So you got not only the Gemini creating plans and such, but the Aries does too. Aries wants to, but Aries wants to act. So there's this that Gemini keeps you in check. The Leo keeps you in check. Yeah. Are we sure that's what we want to act on? Let's make sure. So you double check it. But it's like it's so fast for you. It's instantaneous. Weighing something out, the next thing out for you. Hi, Wiki.
I feel like she's a trailblazer. When you said the fire sign, I felt like a trailblazer,
Ah,
like you
love it.
are, and with the Aries being the first, you have those hard horns on the top of your head, metaphorically, and that you push through forward, like you break through the glass ceiling. You do things first. You do things differently. You move forward when everybody else around you is still in their old, thought patterns
Yeah.
or phases, and you're saying, I see this coming. I know this is coming. I'm going to be one of the first ones moving through. I'm the light worker. I'm going to create change. I'm going to create something different
Mm,
and the energy to change around me. And I just really see that you have this confidence in yourself, but the Gemini is something that is kind of having you maybe second guess sometimes, but I do feel as though you
mm,
have this ability inside of you. And when the time comes, and I've often said this, the astrological or the cosmos or the chart that Valerie has, and the way that the planets are aligned above us, I feel are like a combination lock. And you know how when you do two degrees this way and you hear it click, and then you do three back this way and you hear it click. Well,
mm,
there's a combination lock. And one day coming up really soon, Jessica, your combination, the door is going to open to the big vault, and Jessica is going to come flying through, and she's going to say, "Here I am. I told
mm-hmm,
you this is all my work I've
mm-hmm.
been doing."
And look, I just was shuffling. They said, "Grab that." It was on the top, and it was facing the other way. I couldn't see it, so that's your Leo. But it goes along with what Jean just said. Something is about to click in for you. The sun is light. It has your entire path lit up.
That
Very
is so
cool.
beautiful.
Yeah, I
That is
can't
so
wait.
beautiful.
I hope you tell us what's going on. Everyone. I love to hear, updates on everybody. That would be so
Yeah, follow up with us and let
cool.
us
Yes,
know.
yes.
Oh, thank you, Jessica. You're welcome. And that it was oof, it's really beautiful, Val. You have magical energy. I love reading
Yeah.
together with you. I love listening to you tell us about the astrological alignments that are coming up. And you are an amazing psychic, intuitive, and empath. And you can see with all the knowledge that you know about all of the astrology that's going on, and the way that you can be an empath and intuitive to see what's going on in somebody's energy. That is just such a powerful combination. It
Right.
really is. So I'm
Thank
honored that
you.
you're here.
Thank you. I think it's an honor, right? When I see a chart, like you, and just like you, when you give a reading, right, you can help someone see their soul. And to me, there's nothing better than that. Like to give you insight, help you understand something about yourself beyond words for me. Love it.
And a lot of times it also confirms what you've been thinking, or that you're like, oh, that can't be true. Why am I keep thinking that? Or I've always felt that way, or I had a
Mhm.
feeling that was what it was like. And then when somebody says it and you're like, that I've always felt that. That's putting it in words that I hadn't thought about, but I've always felt that way. And it really just gives you permission and kind of gets yourself out of your own way, so to speak. Sometimes it
Yeah.
really does clear the vision or the path forward.
So
Yeah.
cool.
All right.
So
Well, thank you
I love
again.
being with you. And look, that's card, Taurus.
Wow. Everybody have a wonderful Taurus season.
Yes. And thank you, Jean, for having me. I love reading with you too.
And it's cultivate. The cultivate is the message below.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Create the life of your dreams. You can do that. The door's opening now. We all have this ability to go forward. It's not going to be out, running out of the gate like a horse race, but it's a clear energy, and we're clearer energetically also. So really cool.
Absolutely. Well, thank you again, everybody who were here, everybody who asked your questions, everybody who was here asked your question but didn't get your question answered. I appreciate each and every one of you, all of you that are listening later and listening on Val's channel. If you haven't gone over to Illumination Portal and subscribed to Val, she does amazing content and she is an amazing intuitive astrologer. Please do contact Val if you're interested in getting your birth chart done. And if anybody that is on Val's channel hasn't come over to check out my SUNPSYCHIC JEAN channel here, I would appreciate if you would come on over and subscribe. And also, I am offering a Mother's Day special on my website right now. So you can just go to sunpsychicjean.com and I have a Mother's Day special. I had put it in my community page and I have it on my Facebook page. So, and this special is on until the 11th of May. And that's just to take advantage of the special pricing, but you can schedule it anytime, like I think it's 60 days out or something. But so you can schedule it at any time, but the offer is only until I think it's Saturday, the 11th. Yeah, so everybody, thank you again. And we'll see, where will you be next? Are you going to be on tonight or tomorrow?
Tuesday night with Diana on my channel, Illumination Porter, talking about the new moon in Taurus. Some more.
Excellent.
It just keeps, it's a big month.
Excellent. And tomorrow I will be on with the Crone Zone doing the Wisdom Circle and with the gang. And after that, I will be on with Mark the Spirit Whisperer on Monday as well. So please do stick around, enjoy your weekend, and thank you again, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. And let me just get this ready. Bye, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.